There is a reason these words have found you today. Beloved one, God wants you to know that He has watched your journey for far longer than you realize. And at last, the moment He had been waiting for has arrived. It was you who took the step that so many never find the courage to take. Stay with this message, because what you are about to hear has been quietly unfolding in your life long before this day. I have seen every silent tear, every hidden struggle, and every decision you made when no one else was looking. Those moments were never forgotten. At the time they seemed insignificant, but they carried eternal value. You chose to trust instead of surrendering to despair, and that decision changed more than you could ever imagine. A new path has opened before you, and no human hand has the power to close what has now begun. Type Amen if this speaks to your heart. I am not speaking through riddles or uncertainty. I am revealing a truth. Your faithfulness during what appeared to be an ordinary season reached heaven in extraordinary ways. What looked small to the world was precious before me. It was sincere, unwavering, and exactly the response I had been waiting to see. You questioned whether your quiet perseverance meant anything, but now I want you to understand that every faithful step carried greater significance than you were able to recognize. Because of your willingness to remain faithful, you have stepped into alignment with a promise prepared long ago for someone with a heart like yours. That person is you. Before we continue, take a brief moment to support this message by liking the video so it can reach others who may also be searching for the encouragement they have been praying to receive. You were never chosen because you lived without flaws or because your road was free from hardship. You were chosen because you continued moving forward when everything around you suggested giving up. You held tightly to hope when fear tried to take control. I witnessed every moment you felt exhausted, every time you considered walking away, and every occasion you chose to remain faithful instead. None of it escaped my attention, and none of it was wasted. Every time you felt alone but stayed strong, and every time you trusted, even when there was no visible reward. That is what I was waiting for. Not perfection, but persistence. That is what you gave me. Now, everything begins to respond to that decision. The delays that once frustrated you are now being repositioned for your benefit. The doors that remained closed are now being prepared to open at the right moment. You are stepping into a shift that is not loud at first, but it is powerful and undeniable. It will begin quietly, but soon it will become something you cannot ignore. There were many moments when you thought I was silent, when you felt like your prayers were not being heard, and when your efforts felt unseen. I was there in every one of those moments, watching, waiting, and shaping something inside you. I was not ignoring you. I was preparing you. I needed you to reach a place where your faith was not dependent on immediate results. And now that you have reached that place, everything begins to change. Type 777 if you trust God. This is why things will start to feel different around you. You will notice a shift in your thinking, a calmness in situations that once overwhelmed you, and a clarity that replaces confusion. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. You are stepping into a space where your spirit is stronger than your fear, and your belief is stronger than your doubt. That is the power I have been building within you. What you did was not just an action, it was a declaration. You declared through your choices that you trust me, even when you do not understand everything. You showed me that you are ready to carry what I have prepared for you. And because of that, I am releasing things into your life that have been held back until now. These are not random blessings. They are answers to your consistency. You will begin to see connections form where there was distance. You will see opportunities appear where there was nothing before. You will feel a sense of direction replacing the confusion that once surrounded you. This is not luck. This is the result of your alignment with me. This is what happens when someone finally does what you have done. Do not doubt this moment. Do not minimize what you have done or convince yourself that it was small. It was not small to me. It was everything I needed to move things forward in your life. And now that you have reached this point, I am not going to leave you here without guidance or support. I am walking with you into this next season. There will still be challenges, but they will not break you the way they once could. There will still be moments of uncertainty, but they will not shake your foundation. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something inside you has shifted, and that shift is permanent. You are beginning to understand your strength in a deeper way. You are beginning to see that you were never alone, even in your hardest moments. And you are starting to recognize that everything you went through had a purpose, even when it did not make sense at the time. I have been guiding you through every step, even when you could not see it clearly. This is the beginning of a new phase, one where your actions carry more weight and your faith produces visible results. You are stepping into a place where your life begins to reflect the trust you have placed in me. This is what I have been waiting for. And this is why I am speaking to you now. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. They were shaping points, quiet places where your strength was being formed and your heart was being aligned with something greater. You did not see the full picture, but you trusted enough to keep going. And that trust is what brought you here. What you did changed the direction of your life in ways that are already beginning to unfold. It was not loud. It was not dramatic. And it did not come with immediate recognition. But it was real. And it was powerful. You chose to act from faith instead of fear. And that one decision created movement in areas that had been still for too long. I am telling you this so you understand that nothing about this moment is random. There were many others who stood at the same point you stood at, faced with the same choice, feeling the same pressure, carrying the same doubts. But they turned back. They hesitated, or they chose what felt easier. You did not. You stayed, you endured, and you acted. That is why I am speaking to you like this now. That is why this moment belongs to you. You are beginning to notice small changes, subtle shifts that feel different from anything you have experienced before. Pay attention to them because they are signs of what is growing. It may start with a new sense of peace in situations that once troubled you. It may come through unexpected clarity in decisions that once confused you. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you are moving in the right direction. Type yes to receive miracles. I'm not rushing this process because what I am building in your life needs to be steady and lasting. Quick results fade, but what I am giving you will remain. This is why you had to wait. Why you had to go through what you went through. And why I allowed certain things to take time. I needed you to become someone who could carry what is coming without being overwhelmed by it. There will be moments ahead where you will be tempted to doubt again. where your mind will try to question what you are experiencing. In those moments, remember this truth. You already crossed the hardest part. You already made the decision that mattered most. Everything now is unfolding from that one step of obedience. You are not alone in this. I am closer to you now than you realize. You will begin to feel my presence in a deeper way. Not just in moments of need, but in your everyday life. You will sense guidance where there was once silence. You will feel direction where there was once confusion. This is because you opened a space for me to move freely in your life. Do not rush ahead of me. Stay in step with what I am doing. There is no need to force anything or chase what is not meant for you. What belongs to you will come at the right time, in the right way, and with the right purpose. Your role is to stay grounded, stay aware, and continue to trust. Right now, I want you to slow down and really take in what is happening. This is not just about receiving something, it is about becoming someone. You are becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. This transformation is just as important as any blessing you will receive. There were days when you felt like you were losing something, like things were being taken away from you without reason. Now, you will begin to understand why. I was removing what could not go with you into this next phase. I was clearing space for what truly belongs in your life. It did not feel good at the time, but it was necessary. Type 1111 to affirm. As you move forward, you will start to see patterns breaking that once held you back. Habits that felt impossible to change will begin to lose their grip. Thoughts that once controlled you will start to fade. This is part of the renewal that comes when you align yourself with me. It is not forced. It is natural, and it happens from within. You will also notice that certain people will drift away while others will come into your life. Do not resist this. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into what is coming. Some were only meant to be part of your past, not your future. Trust that I am arranging your surroundings in a way that supports your growth. This next phase is not about proving yourself to anyone. It is not about showing the world what you have done or what you have achieved. It is about living in a way that reflects the change that has already taken place inside you. Your life will speak for itself without the need for explanation. There is a calm strength that is growing in you now. It is not loud. It does not seek attention, but it is powerful. This strength will carry you through situations that once would have shaken you. It will help you remain steady when things around you feel uncertain. This is one of the greatest gifts you are receiving. You may not see everything clearly yet, and that is okay. You do not need to know every detail of what is coming. What you need to know is that you are on the right path, and that I am guiding you every step of the way. Trust the process even when it feels slow or unclear. The step you took was the beginning, not the end. It opened a door, but now you must walk through it. This means continuing to live with the same faith and intention that brought you here. Do not go back to old ways of thinking or reacting. Stay in the place you have reached. I am proud of you for what you have done. I see your effort, your patience, and your courage. You may not have heard these words from others, but you need to hear them now. What you did mattered, and it will continue to matter as your life unfolds. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There is more ahead than you can currently imagine. There are opportunities, connections, and moments that will surprise you. They will not come all at once, but they will come in the right order. Each one will build on the last, creating a path that is clear and purposeful. Stay open to what is coming. Do not close yourself off out of fear or doubt. You have already proven that you are capable of choosing faith. Keep choosing it. Keep walking forward. Everything is moving in your favor because you made that one decision. And as you continue on this path, you will begin to understand just how significant that moment was. You will look back and see that it was the turning point. The moment everything began to shift, you will realize that you were not just going through something, you were stepping into something. There will be moments where you feel a quiet pull to move differently, to speak less, to observe more, and to choose your steps carefully. Pay attention to that pull because it is my guidance shaping your direction. You are no longer moving randomly through life. There is intention behind your steps now and purpose behind your decisions. This is what happens when you align with something greater than your own understanding. You have carried burdens for a long time that were never meant to stay with you. You held on to things out of habit, out of fear, and sometimes out of love. But now those burdens are being lifted one layer at a time. It may feel strange to let go, especially when you have grown used to carrying so much. But trust that what is leaving is not meant to follow you into this next chapter. Type 222 to claim miracles. You are not losing anything that truly belongs to you. What is yours will remain, and what is meant for you will find its way to you. I am arranging things behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Conversations are shifting. Opportunities are forming, and paths are being cleared. This is not something you need to control. This is something you need to trust. There will be times when silence surrounds you again, but this silence will feel different. It will not feel empty or heavy like before. It will feel calm, steady, and purposeful. This is the kind of silence that prepares you, not the kind that confuses you. Learn to be comfortable in it, because it is where clarity is born. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once triggered, you will no longer hold the same power. Words that once affected you deeply will begin to lose their weight. This is not because you are becoming distant or cold. It is because you are becoming grounded. You are learning to stand firm in who you are without being shaken by everything around you. Stay aware of this growth because it is one of the clearest signs that you are moving forward. Growth is not always loud or visible, but it is real. It happens in the way you think, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself. These are the changes that matter most because they shape everything else in your life. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You are also being prepared for moments that will require courage, not fear-driven courage, but quiet, steady courage that comes from knowing you are not alone. There will be decisions you need to make that will feel significant. When those moments come, remember how you got here. Remember the strength you showed when it mattered most. That same strength is still within you. You do not need to become someone else to handle what is coming. You already have what you need. It has been built within you through every challenge you faced and every step you took. You are not starting from nothing. You are continuing from a place that has already been strengthened. There will also be moments of joy that feel unexpected, almost surprising. You may find yourself smiling in situations where you once felt heavy. You may feel a lightness that you have not felt in a long time. Allow yourself to experience that fully. Do not hold back or question it. You have earned those moments through your journey. This path you are on is not meant to isolate you, even though it may have felt that way at times. It is meant to connect you with the right people, the right opportunities, and the right experiences. These connections will feel natural, not forced. They will bring peace, not confusion. Trust the difference because it will guide you. You are learning to listen more deeply, not just to what is being said, but to what is being felt. This awareness will help you navigate situations with wisdom. It will help you avoid what is not right for you and move toward what is. This is part of the gift you are receiving through this process. There may be days when old thoughts try to return, when doubt tries to remind you of who you used to be. Do not let those thoughts take hold. Acknowledge them and let them pass. They do not define you anymore. You have already moved beyond that place. I am not expecting you to be perfect. I am expecting you to remain aware and to keep choosing the path you have stepped onto. Progress matters more than perfection. Every step forward, no matter how small it seems, is part of something much bigger. You are being trusted with more now, not because you asked for it, but because you proved you could handle it. This trust is not something to take lightly. It is something to honor through your actions and your choices. Stay aligned with what brought you here, and everything will continue to unfold as it should. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There is a quiet confidence growing in you, and it will begin to show in ways you cannot hide. People will notice the change, even if they cannot explain it. They will see something different in the way you carry yourself. This is not something you need to announce. It will speak for itself. You are not chasing what is coming. It is being brought to you because you are ready. This is a different kind of movement, one that does not require force or struggle. It flows naturally because it is aligned with your path. Stay in that flow and do not step out of it, out of fear. Everything you are experiencing now is connected to that one moment when you chose to act differently. That moment is still shaping your present, and it will continue to shape your future. Never underestimate the power of what you did. It set everything in motion. You, Clear's throat, are not finished. This is only the continuation of what has already begun. Keep walking, keep trusting, and keep allowing yourself to grow. I am with you in every step, guiding you in ways you may not always see, but will always feel. And as you continue forward, you will begin to understand more clearly why this moment matters so much. You will see how each step connects, how each experience builds on the last, and how everything is leading you towards something greater than you imagined. A quiet confidence will begin to awaken within you, one that does not rely on proof or the approval of others. There will be moments when you simply know which path to take, even if you cannot explain why. Do not mistake this for uncertainty. It is the wisdom I am placing in your heart. I am teaching you to rely on my guidance within you instead of allowing every outside opinion to determine your direction. This is how you will walk with greater assurance and lasting peace. Type 1212 if you place your trust in Jesus. As your spiritual awareness becomes stronger, you will naturally recognize what brings life to your soul and what slowly steals your strength. Plus, habits and influences that once seemed acceptable will no longer feel right. You will find yourself leaving behind what no longer matches the person I am shaping you to become. Do not see this as loss. See it as my protection over your life. I am leading you toward what will help you grow, while gently separating you from what could hold you back. There may be relationships that begin to fade, and at first that change may be difficult to understand. Yet, remember this truth. Not everyone who walked beside you in one season is meant to accompany you into the next. Some people were given a role in your story, but they were never meant to remain for every chapter. I am not taking them away to leave you empty. I am preparing room for the people, opportunities, and blessings that truly belong in your future. Trust what I am doing, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. At the same time, something powerful is being established deep within you. Your inner foundation is becoming stronger with every step of faith. Your peace will no longer depend on perfect circumstances or easy days. Life will still bring unexpected changes, and challenges will still arise. But you will respond differently than before. Instead of being controlled by fear, you will stand with wisdom, remain steady through uncertainty, and move forward with calm confidence. This is the evidence that your spirit is maturing and that I am completing a greater work within you. Type yes to receive miracles. You are not walking this path blindly. Even when you do not have all the answers, you are being guided step by step. I am placing thoughts in your mind, impressions in your spirit, and opportunities in your path that will lead you forward. Pay attention to these small nudges because they are how I communicate direction to you. You do not need loud signs when you are learning to hear me clearly. There will be moments where you are asked to step outside your comfort zone. It may feel uncertain at first, but do not let that stop you. Growth often begins in places that feel unfamiliar. You have already shown that you can move forward even when it is difficult. That same courage will carry you through what is coming next. You are also being prepared to handle blessings with wisdom. It is not just about receiving, it is about knowing how to carry what you receive. I am teaching you patience, discernment, and balance so that what comes into your life will not overwhelm you. You are being shaped into someone who can manage more without losing yourself. There is a rhythm forming in your life now, a steady pace that is guiding you forward. You do not need to rush or force anything. What is meant for you will meet you at the right time. Your role is to stay aligned, to stay open, and to continue trusting the process. Everything else is being arranged for you. You may notice that your desires are changing as well. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. New desires may begin to take their place, desires that are more aligned with your purpose. This is not confusion. This is growth. You are becoming more connected to what truly matters for your path. Do not be afraid of this change. It is leading you toward a life that reflects who you truly are, not just who you were shaped to be by circumstances. You are stepping into authenticity, and that is where your true strength lies. When you live from that place, everything begins to align more naturally. There will also be moments when you feel a strong sense of peace, even when there is no clear reason for it. Hold on to that peace because it is one of the clearest signs that you are in the right place. Peace is not just a feeling, it is a confirmation. It is my way of showing you that you are moving in the direction I have set for you. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything connects. The struggles you faced, the lessons you learned, and the choices you made are all part of a larger picture. Nothing was wasted. Everything had a purpose. Even when it did not make sense at the time. You are not the same person who started this journey. You have grown. You have learned. And you have become stronger. This new version of you is ready for what is ahead. Even if you still have moments of doubt, do not let them define you. They are just passing thoughts, not your reality. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. I am with you in every step you take. You may not always see it clearly, but you will feel it. In the quiet moments, in the decisions you make, and in the peace that surrounds you, you will know that you are not alone. This connection is what will guide you through everything that comes next. Keep moving forward with confidence. Do not look back at what you have already outgrown. Focus on what is ahead, because that is where your future is being built. You have already proven that you can make the right choice when it matters. Continue to trust yourself and the path you are on. Everything is unfolding in a way that is meant for you. You are not behind, you are not lost, and you are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be, moving at the pace that is right for you. Trust that, and keep going. You are no longer reacting from old patterns that once controlled you. Instead, you are learning to respond with intention, with clarity, and with calmness. This shift is powerful because it changes the outcomes of your experiences. The same situation that once brought stress will now be handled with strength. The same pressure that once overwhelmed you will now be met with confidence. This is not something you forced. This is something that has been formed within you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There is also a deeper level of patience growing inside you. One that allows you to wait without feeling restless or anxious. You are learning that not everything needs to happen immediately to be right. Some things require time to align properly. And now you are able to give that time without losing your peace. This patience will protect you from rushing into situations that are not meant for you. It will guide you toward what is truly right. You will begin to notice that you are less affected by external noise, opinion, distractions, and pressures that once pulled your attention in different directions will start to lose their influence. You are becoming more focused, more centered, and more aware of what truly matters. This clarity will help you move forward without being pulled off your path. It will keep you grounded in the direction you are meant to go. Type Amen if you agree. There will be moments when opportunities appear in unexpected ways. They may not look exactly how you imagined, but they will carry a sense of alignment that you can feel. Do not dismiss them just because they look different. Sometimes what is meant for you arrives in a form you did not expect. Stay open, stay aware, and trust what you feel within. You are also being guided to use your voice in a different way. Not to speak more, but to speak with purpose. Your words will begin to carry weight because they come from a place of truth and clarity. You will not feel the need to explain yourself to everyone or prove your worth. Your presence will be enough, and your words will reflect the strength within you. There may be times when you feel a strong urge to step back, to take space, and to be still. Do not ignore that feeling. It is not weakness. It is wisdom. In those moments, you are being given time to recharge, to reflect, and to realign. This stillness will strengthen you and prepare you for what comes next. You are not meant to carry everything alone, and you are not expected to. I am with you in every step, supporting you in ways you may not always see. When you feel uncertain, return to the place of trust that brought you here. That trust is your anchor, and it will keep you steady, no matter what you face. As you continue forward, you will begin to see the results of your consistency. They may come gradually, but they will be undeniable. You will notice progress in areas where there was once stagnation. You will feel movement where there was once stillness. This is the result of your alignment and your willingness to stay on the path. You are also learning to let go of the need to control every outcome. This does not mean you stop caring. It means you trust more deeply. You understand now that not everything is within your control. And that is not a weakness. It is a release. It allows you to focus on what you can do, while trusting that the rest is being handled. There will be moments of recognition, not necessarily from others, but from within yourself. You will see how far you have come, how much you have grown, and how different you are from before. This recognition will bring a sense of gratitude, a quiet appreciation for the journey you have walked. Hold on to that gratitude because it will keep your heart open. You are not moving backward, even when things feel slow. Progress is still happening, even when it is not immediately visible. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And trust the path you are on. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. A greater purpose is quietly unfolding in your life. Even if you cannot yet see every piece of the picture, deep within your heart, you already sense that something meaningful is waiting ahead. That growing awareness is not accidental. It will shape the decisions you make, strengthen your resolve, and guide your steps with wisdom. Little by little, you will begin to recognize which direction truly belongs to you. You are no longer simply drifting from one day to the next. You are walking with purpose. Every choice, every lesson, and every experience is becoming part of a much larger plan that is taking shape over time. This new perspective will help you remain focused, avoid unnecessary distractions, and stay aligned with the path that has been prepared for you. Many people have been asking whether financial breakthroughs can be encouraged through a simple 7-second practice. According to research associated with the CIA, certain brainwave patterns may influence the way people recognize opportunities and respond to them. Studies referenced by 4 neuroscience laboratories suggest that this approach has helped many individuals move beyond financial stress and toward greater prosperity. Some have shared stories of owning the homes they once dreamed about, enjoying luxury vehicles, and experiencing vacations they never believed were possible. Because this information may not remain available indefinitely, be sure to visit the link in the description and the comments before it is removed. Do not allow fear to determine how you face the future. You have already overcome challenges that once seemed impossible, and every obstacle has strengthened you in ways you did not fully realize. The person you are today is wiser, stronger, and more prepared than the person you used to be That transformation is one of your greatest strengths. I am preparing you for a future that reflects the growth, resilience, and faith you have developed through every season. This work within you is still continuing. Every faithful step adds another layer to the foundation I am building in your life. Remain committed to the journey. Stay anchored in the purpose I have placed within your heart, and continue trusting my direction. As you move forward, you will begin to see how every experience fits together. Moments that once seemed confusing will reveal their meaning, and the choices you made in faith will show why they were necessary. In time, you will look back with a deeper understanding of the road you have traveled. What once appeared to be delays, detours, or unanswered questions will become clear. You will recognize that every season carried a purpose, every challenge shaped your character, and every step brought you closer to the life I had been preparing for you all along.